What's happening, YouTube? It's K Mega 405 live from the 405, where I'm just your regular gamer talking to the intelligent gamers out there. Man, before I get started, I want to say thank you so much for my additional subs and to all my subs. I could not be doing this without you guys. It's very humbling to have, amount of people that just listen to your content, that help support you. And when you guys comment and like and the views, man, it's just awesome, man. Don't forget, man, to if you're new to the channel, man, hit that sub button, comment, like, dislike, whatever. I'm all about just interacting. If you agree or if you disagree, what I'm saying, I'll always keep it 100 with you, and I definitely will always keep it respectful. There ain't no need for name calling and stuff. We're all gamers, regardless of whatever our preferences are. So definitely. But thank you guys so much for the additional subs, and let's just keep this channel growing. So yeah, let's go. But anyway, let's get to the video. Here for the last couple of days, I've just been getting ripped. I mean, by all different types of people about me making my stance on supporting Record. Like, just basically, like, just getting slammed. After those reports of, or I should say reviews came in where Record's having bad scores. You were seeing clips of bad frame rate issues. The game was real choppy, a lot of pop-ups. Just, it didn't seem entertaining. It just 3 out of 10s, all that type of stuff. And so people was basically saying that I'm over here supporting a game that's a flop, but the game never came out. So how was it really actually a flop if the game has not been in the public's hands in its full capacity? So now the game has finally came out, and I'm wondering where the haters are, because all I'm hearing right now is yeah, about that. See, that's the whole thing about reviews. That's why I don't listen to them anymore. The great Adam Sessler was the last great reviewer that was articulate, that was passionate, that actually made me feel like he was genuine with every review of every game that he did. And now when you look and listen to a lot of reviewers, they sound like they're bored, like they're not enthused. Like they've been reviewing games all day, and unless the game is popular, they'll give it a good score. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of like if you listen to music, and all of a sudden you listen to like 4 or 5 different genres of music, and then you go back later on and you just listen to that one album, and you actually like, damn, this album was hot, because you was oversaturated with so many different type of genres of music that it just didn't sound good to you. And I think that that's one problem that we have with reviewers, or the big elephant in the room is that there's bias. Now, of course, Adam Sessler did things that was unpopular, because when the Xbox One was first out, it was like Satan, and nobody didn't like it, supposedly, and he gave good reviews to a couple of games, and he got hate for it because he gave bad reviews to a couple of PlayStation 4 games. Knack was definitely one of them, and he didn't like Drive Club too much. And, that kind of made him bowed out, like, look, this is getting out of hand. This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real about these games. And, and after that, I kind of just didn't listen, because if you go back and you think, just go back to the video game awards. They gave Rocket League, I should say, Sports and Racing Game of the Year. So basically it killed Project Cars, it killed Need for Speed, it killed Forza, it killed any other racer that came, The Crew. And then it killed every sports game like NBA 2K, Madden, FIFA, wrestling, WWE. I mean, it just killed all of that stuff. That right there showed me that I will never, ever really pay attention to a reviewer. I'm looking at the game content, not really paying attention to what that guy or that woman is saying, because to me, it's fraudulent. And also for the people that want to throw out the shade that, well, this is what the reviewers say. Well, you sound like cattle to me. You sound like you don't know how to be anything but yet a follower, because you're going to listen to what somebody else is telling you that you don't know. Hands-on is always going to be the best. determining factor if you're going to like the game or not. And I'm not in the business of wanting to buy a game because it's popular and then I don't like it, or listening to reviewers tell me that a game is bad or it's trash or it's mediocre when I know damn well that the game is good. Case in point, Record.
Surprise, surprise.
And that's why I feel that that's why I was standing behind it. And then what's really funny to me, because I was getting slammed by PlayStation people because of the fact that I was standing for Record and for people to support this game, because this is something that Microsoft needs in their library. This is definitely something that they need, because this doesn't feel like an Xbox game. This feels like something that this would be a Nintendo exclusive. This is an awesome game, man. It's not the best game in the world, but it's a really cool game, and it's a tweener game between a AAA and between an indie, and it's definitely needed. But for the Sony fanboys, they want to give you all types of shade, but they don't want to talk about what's going on in their camp. Instead, they want to damage control everything, bringing up the whole narrative about the Blu-ray player, saying that just give me a console. Well, then if you want to go back to those days, just buy a regular NES, a Genesis, a Super Nintendo, because now game systems have apps. And I guarantee you, if they hit one of those apps that you like Netflix, Hulu, whatever how game sharing, whatever that you use, I guarantee you everybody would be up in arms. There's reasons why people buy cell phones, because it's not for just dialing and using it for the phone. They're using it for the apps, even if they use them or not. So the console leader need to be worrying about bringing mods to Fallout 4 and Skyrim. The console leader need to worry about having their software complement their hardware that they're trying to present. And the console leader needs to find a way to catch back up, because Microsoft has beat them 2 months in a row. Look like it's going to be 3. So stop with the bullshit. Let's be real. Stop trying to damage control everything and find out what's going on with Sony before you start worrying about what's happening with Microsoft. Just saying. Like to hear your thoughts, P.